go to the broadcast settings. Go to broadcast. Press broadcast. And then press that. Press that. There you go. Now we'll be able to.
Okay, we are live. Yeah. Can I just say that this literally took us a day to work out how to get mute off the headphones, like, which turned out to be not one of the standard sound things. Actually, ended up being some really hidden thing. So, anybody stuck on the sound thing of not coming out on your microphone for your headphones while playing Warzone? Give us a shout and we will let you know. Okay, so I am Hitman and I'm here with Epic Smiler.
Hello.
We're going to be playing.
This is Epic Smiler. I am just Pro up there. I'm Pro.
You know, he can stand to that statement. I'm going to tell you all now, I'm not good. You know, so now if I do well, like, I'll look better than he will, right?
Yeah. Great.
I mean, we're here to basically just have fun and play so we're Modern Warfare 2. We're playing Warzone Battle Royale. As we said on the thing, we're going to play a duo match for this time. We're going to be doing some singles matches at some point. We're going to be doing some trebles matches as well at some point. We're here to just enjoy the game. We played the game a few times, or quite a few times, so we know a bit about it. But you're not here to watch experts. We hope to become that way someday. We'll be fighting against experts, no doubt. So don't be surprised if we die straight away. But we're here to have a laugh. We're here to have fun. We enjoy the game. Do you enjoy the game, Smiler?
What was that?
Do you enjoy the game?
I absolutely love the game. It's actually fun. Right, it is a fun game. It's definitely recommended. So I am level 5, but I am very scared.
Yeah, we're just South Park Council. So we're also on the South Park.
I played a little bit, so we can kind of just practice matches.
We'll try and explain what we can that we know about the game, and we're kind of learning things as we go along as well. But if anyone's got any questions, just let us know, and we'll try and answer what we can. So, for anybody who doesn't know about how Battle Royale works, it's just basically, so you get one big map, always the same map. You go out in, I was going to call it jumbo jet. Do you even know what that big plane's called? It's the cargo plane. I just call it the big plane, but you know, the cargo army warplane, whatever. So you go out of that, you parachute out, you decide where you're going to land. You can see a map which will show you where the cargo plane is actually going down the line. There's a big circle. You need to be in the circle at most of the times. You're constantly got a gas coming in at all times from around the surrounding area of the map. That will enclose over time onto the circle, and the smaller the circle gets, the faster the gas moves. If the gas gets you, you will die pretty quick within a few seconds. If you've got a gas mask, it will last a bit longer, so that's why you need to keep in the circle to keep out the gas. You're there to collect weapons. You collect shields. There's the black shields. So there are armor plates. You have a free plate armor vest, so basically people have to shoot through your plates before they shoot you, but you have to collect those as you go along. You start off with 2, so you have to collect those and add them. If you get shot, add a few more. Lots of different weapons. There's hand grenades and tear gas, and there's stims which you can also use in the gas, which to kind of just protect you for a little while. So you see as we go along. The short version is last one to survive, so it goes all the way down to one person, and that person is the winner of the game, of the match. So yeah, let's see how it goes. From our experience, some people have figured out that if you drive around in a car or fly around the mini circle at the end of the game in a helicopter so no one can get you, like, that's how you win the game. So that's a bit frustrating, but hopefully they'll do something about that. Okay, so I'm going to take us in now, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, you ready, Smiler?
Yes, I am, Hitman Hurst.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, here we go. It will, the voice will cut off. That's why I didn't go straight, and it will cut off possibly every now and again, but we'll see how it goes. So here we go, going in. So first is just trying to find players. Each match aims for 150 players because we're playing in duo teams. So potentially that would be kind of like 75 teams of 2, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't always find 150. Sometimes it finds a smaller amount, but it wouldn't be normally over. So yeah, and it's normally pretty full up with people anyway. So
yeah,
there are people that have funky guns, and they have what was it they have on? No, I mean like the camos. Yeah, camos. They have funky camos and golden guns and stuff. They're normally good players because they've upgraded all their weapons and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you see me running away a lot, that's nothing to. You shouldn't judge me on that, really. You know, that's just if Kyle says, if Smiler says. That he's going to attack somebody. I normally run in the opposite direction while he's doing that. And that right, Smiler?
Yeah, exactly. But the thing was, you literally, like, sometimes the best thing is everyone always wants to go and fight straight into it, but at the end of the day, like, sometimes the best thing is to run. Like, and at the end of the day, that's how we play the game.
To be honest, it's quite tactical, so I'm not sure if you can hear on this bit or not, because it. Yeah. Okay. So sometimes it breaks in sound. That's all. Sometimes it's when I first played the game, I tried to run towards people that are shooting at me, and you just like die straight away. So. Or sometimes if you stay where you are, you get killed straight away. So I'm not saying that doesn't happen anyway, but believe it or not, it's actually a bit of an achievement to actually be able to get out of the way of people. Just to let you know, this is just like a warm-up. Oh, isn't it very nice? I started off by being drowned in water, I just want to say. Like, very nice of the game to... So you're going to fire at people and... Like, this isn't the actual main game, this is just like the practice area. What's that, Smiley? You died there? Sorry, what? Sorry, what? Sorry, what?
Sorry, what?
So I thought you said something about me dying. I don't know. I don't know where you're getting that from.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like I say, this isn't actually a game. This is just, you get like a minute's warm-up before the game starts. Well, here we go. It's cargo plane. So, we're pulling up the map. We can zoom in, zoom out, decide where you want to go. It's a bit jarry, this. You do get like some jarriness on the game sometimes, like this.
Yeah.
So you can mark certain places, like you see Smilers marked an area there, which we're going to start off at. So you see the yellow arrow on the map there, well, on the actual ground. That's what we're going to aim for, to land.
That's one of our favourite.
So the yellow 2 just quite simply means that, because Smiler's down as player 2, so I'm obviously the main character.
The boss.
So, yeah.
Alright, we're going to jump and then parachute straight away?
Yeah, so we're going to parachute, we're going to jump and then parachute straight away. So you see there's the other teams like flying down to various areas. It's good to watch where they're landing. It looks like these 2 people could be going where we're going, so
yeah,
we might rethink it.
No, that
yeah, maybe.
There. Look like going in there, but yeah, we're going in.
So there's Smiler down there. Look. Right, I'm going down. Now the thing is, you have to remember to deploy your parachute. Normally, when you dive out of the plane, the parachute will deploy itself, but if you've already deployed your parachute, it doesn't. So you have to deploy it yourself. And if you don't,
yeah, there we go.
You're just a bit of a sticky mess on the top of the roof. Right, so before we quickly collect stuff like Smiler's doing there, like, so this is an armour plate, because, you know, he's already got in the habit of, like, let's just collect everything. That was an armour plate, so we're going to put that in straight away. It shows you down in the bottom left-hand corner, about Okay, well, armor plating. As you can see, yeah, bottom left-hand corner, it shows the armor plate. So those 3 purple lines basically show that I've got 3 plates inside.
UAV overhead.
Yeah.
You start off with only a pistol. This is a mine. Quite often drop them by the doors, because then if people come in, they'll basically walk in. You can actually get kills like that any time through the game if you leave a mine there. There's Smiler, we'll give him a bit of bouncy. It's a crate. So here's a crate. You can open the crates up and that will dispense stuff. I mean, that's a shotgun, so it's not great, but then it's best to have something better than nothing for the start off with.
Yeah, so that's why I'm going to take that.
In the bathrooms, you get, in this little mirror cabinet, you will either get stims. So those 2 things are stims there. I'm not going to, well, I will collect them for the time being, but you can only have 2. So what's on the left-hand side? Is it tactical or?
Left is tactical, right is lethal.
So say that again, so left is tactical, right
So
is?
left is tactical and right is lethal. So like
Right.
a grenade.
So yeah,
proximity
okay.
mine.
So stims are tactical, but that means you can't pick up things like tear gas and smoke grenades because it will replace them, which isn't actually great because like they're quite useful to have, like tear gas. But I've got it for the time being. Like I said to you before, stims can be used in the gas. Just give you a few seconds extra kind of time in the gas. I don't know what you call this dance, to be perfectly honest, that Carl's doing here. Oh, Smiler. He's not the only one who can do it, just so we know. And I can do it backwards.
Yeah, do it backwards.
So, you know,
He's doing it backwards.
always one step ahead. Right, you can open the doors like that. You can open the doors softly, like that, so you can kind of sneak out of them. I've picked up my mine.
Yeah.
By mistake, so I've dropped that back down.
Or if you go outside, you can do this.
You're losing ground.
You can slam through. Oh, okay, you are there, mate. Yeah. We tend to close doors on this game because when people are kind of going round, so you need to keep a look around all the time. Oh yeah, that pointer that he's doing just marks what house he's going to. So he's going into this one. We'll stick together for the time being. So you can mark pointers which tell you where you're going. Just letting you know, I've only got a 25 bullet gun. I like guns which have got quite a few bullets. As Smiler knows, but so I'm just letting him know because if we come across these, sometimes they're on the roof. These are sniper bullets. I'm going to pick them up even though I haven't got a sniper because I like to have a sniper. So if I do get one, got some spare bullets for it. Can open bags as well. This one over here, which are just like the crates. Right, we call this the daddy gun. Only because it's a man gun, it's 75 bullets. The only disadvantage, there's a gas mask as well, which I'm going to pick up. I'll make obvious statement, but that's for when you're in the gas. You're taking that plate, that's fine.
There you go.
The only thing about these big boy daddy guns I've got here is that when you run like this, you don't run that fast. You'll see if I run with
me by accident.
Okay, that's so Smiler's just showing you what happens if you use a grenade against your own teammate. He can't kill me, but like, you know, this telegraph pole, I think that, oh, okay, it's despawned as well. So anyway, I was saying, if you run with that, you can see how much faster you can run with that gun there. If I switch back to what I call the daddy gun, and you'll see, look, that's me running. So you're kind of only really kind of trotting as such, not on a horse, but you know. So there are disadvantages to it at the same time, but then it does hold a lot of bullets, so that's why I kind of. And you've got to self-revive. Then you can you press the triangle button, and basically it takes quite a few seconds to kind of get you back up. But if they're not shooting at you in that time, you can basically self-revive. This is an ammunitions box, so I'm going to pick that up. We can drop that at any point, and basically it will give us ammunitions to fill up our guns. There are also armoured boxes you can get. Do you want to do the bullets?
Yeah.
So I'm going to drop the ammunitions box like so.
Ammo here.
And then we can open that, and basically we can, and you'll see that my bullets have gone from, so I've got 30 in the gun and 210 in the spare, in the cartridge, whereas I only had 60 a minute ago. So that's what they're useful for. Smiler's doing his okay.
Come up.
It's a bit stuttering in here. You do get a bit of lag sometimes with this game. It is stuttering a lot. Like
yeah.
I'm not sure. There's all sorts of suggestions about what that can be sometimes. I mean, there's so much graphic on the game and so much animation. There can be like that. Lots of people suggest it can be other things. You can look it up online. Money you take, we call it the Smiler Fund, or whatever. It's basically for that's why I did just install him there.
I found a red box.
Where? He's found a red box. Where? How did I miss that? Oh, you're not even in the same building.
Hello. I'm up here. Hello.
I just heard. Did I hear an explode? Oh, that'll be the armoured box. Yeah, the armoured boxes blow up as well. Where are you?
Yep. I'm behind you.
What was in your red box?
A shotgun.
Oh, did you steal that plate as well?
Oh, sorry, you can do that.
You sure? Yeah, because I've literally got one plate. How many plates have you got?
3.
Okay. 3. Okay. I'll keep an eye on you. I'll keep an eye on you. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, money. So I call it the Smiler Fund because basically, if only one of us dies and the other one survives, then you can buy that person back. Oh, I like that gun. I like that gun.
Yeah.
So I will take that. This is another 100 bullet gun. It will still slow me down a bit, but not as much as what we call the daddy gun. You can have the daddy gun if you want. It's up to you. Or are you okay with that?
I'm
it's up to you.
I'm good. I'm good. Do you want the UAV, by the way?
You got a UAV, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's got a UAV. So basically, that will show you where. Yeah, we could do that anyway. That will, so you can use that, which he's just about to use. You pick those up as you go along out of crates. Have you used that? Right, so there you go, UAV. Now what that does is show you if there's anybody in the buildings around you on that mini-map in the left-hand corner. And if there is, it will show us a little red dot in any of those squares, which are the buildings. As you can see, it's not showing on any of them. I mean, I can run down there just a little bit, just to kind of see whether it comes up with anything. You see there's some little red dots right on the side, the top left corner. That just suggests there's somebody over that area. So potentially that means there's nobody in our zone at the moment. So it's quite handy to kind of pick those up as you're going along. Well, what's this we've got here? It's precision airstrike. So you can pick that up. They're really useful to... Have you got a gas mask, Carl?
No.
Smiler. Jesus.
That's alright.
Well, I'm dropping that gas... Where did that... Did you get that, yeah? She's so jarring.
Yeah.
Your team moves to the safe zone.
Yeah, so basically, what was I saying there? Yeah, so I've got precision airstrike. So if we see somebody at a building, I can now set off that precision airstrike, and that will fire a jet across the sky and fire some missiles into that building. If people are on the roof, it can catch them and stuff like that.
Black site is clear. Area secure.
So, in the corner here.
Pretty useful. Oh, look, here's a red crate. Now, red crates always give you maxed out... Oh, it's a bow. Keep finding these bows. I don't actually take the bows because I don't really like them. Precision airstrike there for you, Carl. Smiler.
Alright, thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Right, so I was also, yeah, the bow. I mean, so I was saying the orange crates, they basically give you maxed out stuff, so anything that's upgraded. So you can see this one's faster than the other gun that I said about. I mean, it doesn't let you run fast all the time, by the way. It only lets you run fast for a few seconds, and then it kind of does like a jog to be a bit more realistic as such. Sometimes a crate in there, but not today. Yeah. So, red crates, or orange crates, whatever you want to call them, they basically give you maxed out stuff, fully upgraded stuff. That's a mini back. That's another nice little gun to have. Smaller gun, but carries about 64 bullets. If I remember
Are you
correctly.
going to take that, by the way?
No. Thank you.
Alright.
So these are things I didn't mean to pick that up. So this down here is it's very glitchy, tear gas, and this is Semtex. So Semtex is like a sticky grenade, and tear gas is, you know, I mean it makes you cry. So there's some sniper bullets. I haven't got a sniper. Just remembered.
I got these for you down here, Hitman.
Why am I counting all these bullets for guns I don't... Oh no, I do have a gun for that. Okay. What have you got for me, sorry? Oh, shields. He's got some shields.
Yeah, dude.
I'm too busy chatting. There's that bow, you see, look. Yeah, I'm not... We haven't... The bow was like... so this is season 2. And the bow came out in that season, and it's not a weapon that we're exactly used to at the moment. I mean, obviously a bow's a bow, but it's kind of like just fires 1 arrow at a time, and then you have to reload it, so it's not ideal. This is a little place that we like to hide if we can. So we'll just see how we go. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to crouch down. We can keep an eye in this area. I'm going to check the map to see where we are. So there's the circle. You can see from that circle, I'll zoom out, there's the gas. All the red stuff is the gas coming in. So as long as we're in that white circle, the gas can't get to us. Once that gas has crept in, there's a timer that runs on the outside, and once that gas runs in, it'll go around that white circle, but as we're still in it, so we won't get attacked by the gas. Once it does, next thing that will happen is that circle will get smaller, and then it will again show you whether you're in the gas. If you're not, whether you're in the circle. If you're not in the circle, it will show you a line to the circle. You then have to run to that circle, and then after a timer goes down, the gas will again head into that circle as well. So that just said jailbreak active. Do you want to explain jailbreak active, Smiler?
Yes, I'll explain that to you. Basically, a jailbreak works when at a certain point in time it can be from anything from fourth circle that there's been put in there to the very end of the game. So basically what happens is anyone that is still viewing the game, right, so spectating the game, or if they are in the gulag, a jailbreak will happen where anyone that's watching or in the gulag will suddenly just come back into the game. But I do want to also put a disclaimer out there that is not something that happens every game. Me and Hitman have been playing loads of games where we suddenly die and then we wait for a jailbreak, which never happens. Which happens like something like can happen 10 games in a row and never shows up. But it does every now and then.
It's important to add as well when you get a jailbreak that you start off kind of from scratch. If you've come from the gulag, you only get the weapon you get from the gulag. So you're coming in with no plates, you're coming in with not really any weapons other than possibly the one. So even though you might have collected everything before, if you die and go to the gulag and then get a jailbreak, you lose all those weapons, they get left in the game. So you immediately have to run around in a small area normally, like this small circle, it's certainly smallish to what it started. They have to then run around and try and find guns and shields and everything right as if it's from scratch again. There's also the gulag. I don't know if Smiler wants to explain about the gulag. I mean, that's when you die. If you die the first time, you get to have a gulag provided it's not closed. It will tell you if it's closed, it will come underneath the mini-map. It doesn't say that at the moment, so the gulag is still open. If you die twice and you've already been in the gulag, then you will die permanently. Do you want to explain the gulag a little bit?
Yeah, of course. So for the gulag that there is right now, it's like basically it's like a kind of opportunity. So if you die in a normal game, it's an opportunity to bring yourself back. So basically, you fight like another player. Like, so how this one works now is just you versus another player. When Warzone 2 first came out, it was versus, so 2 players versus another 2 players. So basically how the details about that is that, so you get given with one now is like assault rifles and stuff like that. You have to basically, main thing is either kill the other enemy or capture the flag. There's a flag that's up on a platform, which if you have to stay on there for a certain amount of time, you have to basically try not to get killed by the other person trying to kill you.
So yeah, when you're on the flag, it's like an upgrade bar. It's only a few seconds that you have to stay on it, but I think the idea is that people both go for the flag, and then people both go to. You can shoot people while they're trying to get the flag. You win by either killing the other person by shooting them, or by retaining the flag for a few seconds. I think it's about 5 seconds probably.
We have to move, by the way.
Yeah, so we have to move. So you're seeing that little mini-map now in the left-hand corner. It's showing the line. That means that these circles now got small. I'll show you on that map there, so you can see this is me number 1 here. So we're not in that circle. So we need to get to that circle, otherwise because the gas is starting to creep up. So we need to move. In the bottom left-hand corner where it says number 4 and it's got a timer, that's the timer before the gas will start moving. So in 20 seconds the gas is going to start moving, and that's going to creep towards us. So we need to get to that circle as soon as possible.
Yep.
So we kind of have... What was that?
I've been spotted by something. It's a recon drone.
A what?
Enemy field recon drone destroyed.
There's a recon drone I just destroyed, which spotted us, so someone knows where we are.
Should we just run then?
Yeah, run.
Are we going on the mountain? Oh no, yeah. Line up. So now we're being shot at.
I got loads of shots on. I'm down. Unfortunately dying, but I got loads of shots on them, and they knew exactly where we were, so that was...
So, unfortunately, that's the recon drone told them where we were. I didn't realise there was a recon drone there. They were hiding around the corner. And that is as easy as it is to die, unfortunately. So this is a gulag. This is where we get chance to potentially redeploy. So we're both...
In here, you fight
Did you survive?
your life.
No, you're both in the gulag. So we're both in the gulag. So we can show you. So we're going straight in. That little red person over there at the back is the other teammate. You got to kill them, or the flag will go on this wooden platform up here. So basically, we have to try and kill the other person potentially. So like, I got loads of shots on him. I haven't really worked out the gulag because like I have won it quite a few times, and so Smiler. But it seems to be like, I mean, he didn't even know where I was, and yet it doesn't. You seem to fire loads of shots, and somebody just ends up like dying. Usually us. So not the longest game in the world, and we didn't get to like show you to kill anybody, but I think we're trying to talk you through it at the same time, sort of thing. Like once we do some other matches, we'll kind of like be playing through, so hopefully we can show you a bit better. I'm trying to sort of describe the game at the same time for anybody who hasn't played it before. Just so you know, at the moment what we're doing is potentially watching the people who brutally killed us. And you can then kind of, if you want, you can spectate them. As you can see, they're all kind of fighting against each other. You can watch that, and I mean the jailbreak's already happened, but if there was a jailbreak, because we're spectating, if there was a jailbreak, we'd go back in. I mean, I can't do anything on the game, but you can see this guy, he's got the gas coming up to him, he's got a line saying he needs to get in the circle. This is a buy station that they're at the moment. You can buy shields, you can buy guns, you can buy, I think you can buy a redeploy pack. I'll have to check with Smile on that, I'm not sure. But you can also buy what they call loadout drops. Now as you do like online games and things like that, you can upgrade your weapons without playing the Warzone. and then you can make your own loadout, which is basically your creation of 2 weapons and what you want to use as like assault, like grenades and things like that. So you can choose your favourite weapons, and that is your loadout. Now in the game, every now and again, there'll be loadouts that drop down, which is, I don't think you say yellow smoke in the background, that's a loadout right up there. If they went to that, and, well they can't because of the gas at the moment, but if they did, and you basically go to that loadout box and then press the square button, hold it down, and it'll give you the option to take your loadout, which gives you your bare guns basically, from your like your online play games, which is another form within Modern Warfare. So there's lots of things you can do in Modern Warfare. We're just showing you Battle Royale. So yeah, that's like, so there you see that's the loadout that he's going for there. You see now he's gonna, that's why he's got his cameos on them and stuff like that. And like I said, like there's various things you can buy within the on the buy stations, and that is also where you go if one of you manages to survive in duos or trios or whatever, and quads, and the others don't. You can go to those buy stations, providing you collected enough money, and buy back your teammates.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't sure whether, can you buy loadouts in the buy station?
So you can buy some of your loadout guns, only certain few. So our favourite guns are like fast gun, crossbow gun. So we can buy our, if we have that in our loadout, we can buy that one. You can buy basically primary weapons. That's what you can buy.
You can buy shields as well.
You can buy shields.
Can you buy redeploy?
You can buy a redeploy pack now, yes.
A redeploy pack. Okay.
It's only a certain few, same with the loadout. You can buy gas masks and durable gas masks, although they are very common now.
Because the redeploy pack, basically, if you die, it'll just basically put you straight back out in the parachute, so you can just come straight back down again. You can drive vehicles, by the way. Obviously, that one's a bit burnt out. You can't drive forklift trucks. So there's different. There's a few different cars you can drive. There's an armoured truck. There's various different ones. One that looks like the original Escort stuff. You can also drive quad bikes. They all show on the map. You can see on that little mini map in the left-hand corner of the car there showing. So people can use cars to drive around places and stuff. Like I said, people are kind of using them as a bit of a way at the end to just drive around the last circle. Just so you know, in the top right-hand corner, so basically the first thing that's showing is the amount of teams that are left, which is 4. The second one is showing that there's 4 players. So presumably each team has only got 1 player left in their team.
Yep.
The 5th one is showing the kills. Am I right, Smiler?
Uh-huh.
So the 3rd one alongside where it says number 5, that's showing how many kills this person's got, and the one at the end shows how many people are spectating. So there's 3 people spectating, 2 of us and me and yeah, and then there's somebody else watching as well. So we're literally down to 4 players, 4 teams, so 1 person per team. Their teammates have died. If 1 person wins, you both kind of win, that's because the team still wins. So you can see he's using, so he's in the gas, and this is what people are quite tactful with as well, is they kind of stay in the edge of the gas, and he's using his gas mask, which is why you see that cracking comes up every now and again. So you see, like, he's trying to pinpoint, I just saw somebody come out the side of a building, so he's trying to pinpoint them when he can try and kill them. There he goes. You know he's killed because he gets a red cross, so he's killed him, so that's 2 people actually being killed. So 2 teams, 2 players left, so it's just this person against somebody else. So whoever kills who, the other one wins, basically. As you can see now, the circles go a bit weird. You get the gas trying to go in the circle, and then now you get like a separate circle. So the area that's not in red is basically you're safe in that, there's no gas, but it's moving to that other smaller circle, so you have to kind of either go through the gas to get to it or wait for the 2 to merge. So it all gets a bit complicated when you get to this level of the game. I don't often get to this level of the game, but I'll be honest, like, Smiler's been at this level more than I have. This is the scariest moment of the game to me. Like, it's so full on, like, I definitely need some practice.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that guy didn't win, he came second place, and the other guy did. So it's the rescue helicopter's coming again, and his teammate who will now be there.
Yep.
And they are the winners of Battle Royale duos for that match. So they'll get lots of XP. They will get called certain, so he's money bags. Presumably he collects loads of money. I think they're just kind of made up anyway. And the medic, there's the stims that we were talking about. And there you go. We will play 16th. That lists all the players who were in the game and unfortunately lost.
Yep.
And that is the first game.
Tom and Jerry's in there.
Tom and Jerry. Joe what, like Tom and Jerry just can't beat them. And they're still around. They're even playing Warzone now. It's incredible. Started off as a cartoon. See?
Yeah, exactly.
Still chasing each other. They're probably chasing each other around this map. That's what they used to do as a cartoon.
Yeah, exactly.
So that was our first game of Warzone for our streaming. I don't know if everyone saw any of our kind of things yesterday where we were struggling with the microphones, so to excuse those videos. I hope you enjoy the video for this time. We will be doing lots more streaming, and hopefully we'll get better. Like I say, we'll do some singles and we plan to do some trios as well. Anything else you'd like to add to that, Smiler?
No, I think that explains quite a lot there. But yeah, I hope you guys make sure you guys subscribe and make sure you turn on the notifications so you're able to see when we post up.
Sorry, I don't know, can you hear me?
No, I can now.
Okay, yeah, that's absolutely fine. So now you can hear me. So
Yeah, you saying about subscribing?
yeah, so when you subscribe, you'll be able to be notified and put notifications. You'll be able to see when we post up videos, go live, or just in general, just see all our videos. We'll be doing a lot more, and it will be more frequent.
Like I say, just remember, we're not here to show off. We're not here as experts. We're here to have fun. Isn't that right, Smiler?
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy many more. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Look out for those notifications. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Oh, and don't forget to tell all your friends. Tell them how amazing we are. See you soon.
Stay awesome.